E.
Celebrity Scoop on the Roula Show with Eric.
104.1 KRVE.
It's brought to you by Taqueria Arandas and an update to the Olympic cheater's ex-girlfriend. For those that missed the news yesterday, I mean, you couldn't escape this. The Norwegian biathlete who won the bronze medal, when he came out of the snow talking to the Norwegian press, he thanked his team and everybody who helped him get to where he is, and then he started crying and said that he really hopes that the one that he loves is watching this back home because he made a huge mistake. He cheated on his gold medal. His gold medal was the woman in his life of 6 months. 3 months into the relationship, he cheated on her, and now he feels so bad, and he just wants her back, and he's crying.
Imagine that's your parents. You're so happy. You're so proud of your kid. They're the third best in the world. And then they start crying like that and acting like that. I'd be like, pitiful.
Are you saying that men aren't allowed to cry, Eric? What exactly is the message there?
Not like that.
What? He's being emotional.
Maybe
you
if
can
he
be
was
emotional, like in real life, not on with a camera in front of you and bringing something up about how you cheated.
But that was his Norwegian press. He was like, for sure she's going to see this. There's only 5 million of us.
Oh my
I
gosh!
want her to
He's
know
taking
how much
advantage of that
Because he
situation.
said all he thought about that week instead of the Olympics was her and the mistake he made. Well, the girl has spoken now.
It's awkward,
and
too.
she's not happy about being made a global superstar unwillingly. And I say superstar because everyone's talking about her, at least has thought about her. She is not happy with the attention she's getting. She said, it's hard to forgive, even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world. I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it. We have had contact, and he is aware of my opinions on this. He said, I can't change what's happened, but I will now put this behind me and focus on the Olympics. I will not be answering any further questions about this. I think I had reserved the audio yesterday, Kev. I don't know if there's a file there that maybe shows it to you of what it sounded like in the moment when he was crying. It's in his native language, of course, but it's not a language we hear all the time. And it's kind of funny to hear other languages.
I haven't heard this language
you're
since I
not
was like 8 years old. My great-grandma.
Your great-grandma
She
spoke.
came here from Norway.
That's really something else.
All I knew was oofta. Oofta. Yep, Viking. Oofta, oofta, oofta. You see it, Kev, or no?
Yeah, no, I found it. Okay.
Let's hear how this is what it sounded like. I mean, you're not going to understand it, but it's just so interesting because
He
you
did it
don't hear
also.
this a lot.
He also did it because he lost. He wanted an excuse.
Well, because
You mean
he has won like 15
Yeah.
championships and all that. He's a very well-trained, very successful Olympian. Just it didn't go his way in this one because he said he couldn't concentrate. Kept thinking about the girl he cheated on.
I mean, I have the English one.
Oh, you have the English one? Darn. I wanted the Norwegian one when he first
how's
got
his
off the
English?
snow.
You can play it. We can hear his voice.
I made the choice to tell the world what I did. So maybe there's a chance that she will see what she really means to me. I don't know if it's the right choice or not. But it was the choice I made. I don't want to think I didn't try everything to get her back. I haven't got any reactions from the girl that I mentioned. I hope there's a happy ending in the end. So we will see what.
I turned this off. This guy's pitiful. If Tassos was on the radio, crying like that, trying to get you back, what would you do?
I would probably eye roll and be like, "Oh my God, you're so embarrassing! You're embarrassing yourself."
That's
and
what I'm
you're embarrassing
saying.
me. Stop."
That's what he did. This Norwegian guy embarrassed himself, and he pushed this girl even farther away.
Yeah, because now she's gonna. And here's the other
And
thing.
now
the
everyone's
search
trying to
is
hunt her
on-
down.
Everyone's trying to hunt down the cheater girl.
Yeah.
Where's the cheater girl? What does she have to say about this?
And like we talked earlier, we know that girl is now going to be on Dancing with the Norwegian Stars.
Oh yeah. It just goes to show that it is a global problem.
Yep.
Staying faithful is a global problem. Okay, let's get to the other sad news at hand. James Van Der Beek lost his battle with colorectal cancer. He was 48 years old. He leaves behind his wife, Kimberly, and their 6 children. There is a GoFundMe to help them with finances because they said caring for James left them out of money. The GoFundMe goal is 1.5 million. It currently has 1.1 million. It's interesting. Dawson's Creek being on CW39, brought us Joshua Jackson and Katie Holmes and Michelle Williams,
yes.
who's going to get her Oscar at one point. My God, the woman has been
Think about that.
nominated how many times?
That's probably the biggest cast to make
success.
Of success. When you think of like 90210 and One Tree Hill,
Yeah.
all those type of shows.
All of those actors did something.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting? I watched him on a show that didn't last on ABC. It was called Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23.
That was good.
It was good,
He was
but they
funny.
didn't
He
really
played
give it a
himself,
good run. He
but he
paid himself.
But they made him like cocky.
Is
and-
that James Vanderbeek from Dawson's Creek? Yeah, he lives across from me. Oh my God. No, it's not really that exciting. He doesn't talk a lot.
And Varsity
It's so
Blues. I
funny.
loved him in Varsity Blues. I got to watch that this weekend.
Paul Walker, Ali Larder. So, you know, he really in the last year of battling cancer, he when he would speak out, it really would hit. I mean, he really made poignant observations about life, and obviously that's what happens for many when they are diagnosed with cancer. And he was just saying how he couldn't be a father, he couldn't be a husband, he couldn't even prune the trees outside because his job now was to just fight cancer and be in treatments and
That's his job, to survive.
and try and do that. And unfortunately, it did not work for him. And it just puts a spotlight on everyone's health. And he did not have this in his line. He did not have any family history of colorectal cancer. You know, Catherine O'Hara's cause of death came out too. It technically was a pulmonary embolism, but it was rectal cancer that she had not gone public with. Remember, Chadwick Boseman passed away from colon cancer.
Yep.
It is really scary when you don't think that you need to check yourself, and then you go to the doctor and you find this out. He had a colonoscopy, and they came right out of the colonoscopy and said, you have cancer. It wasn't, well, we got some polyps, we're going to biopsy them. They told him, you have cancer. He found out at the end of 23. He didn't go public with it till 24. And now here we are in the early months of 2026, and he's lost his life. Symptoms of colorectal cancer include abdominal bloating, cramps or discomfort, constipation, loss of appetite, your stool is thinner than normal, unexplained weight loss, bleeding in the stool. He had a lot of different things that he was pushing off, like that's weird. And then we finally went to the doctor. He's like, okay, you got to get a colonoscopy.
A lot of guys do that. What is it, ostriches that put their head in the ground?
Yeah, bury your head in the
Like,
sand.
a lot of guys do that. Oh,
And-
I get all these symptoms, but I don't want to face the reality.
Because they don't want to go to that particular doctor
Yeah.
because, that is part of the check.
Yeah.
Is they must check the inside part.
Yeah. I'm doing
Right.
it tomorrow. I'm getting my colonoscopy. I just had some apple juice. That was my lovely breakfast.
So what's going down in H-Town, brought to you by Easy Fiber, is Eric's soapbox moment
Yep.
all through the morning. Go,
is-
Eric. Save someone's life right now.
I always do this in August 22nd. That's the day I lost my mom to cancer when I was a kid. She had breast cancer, then it went to her lymph nodes up to her brain. And my dad had colon cancer, and they were both preventable. They just never got checkups. But like a lot of people, when you don't have in your family
Yeah.
a history,
Yeah.
you don't think anything of it.
And you're not feeling anything.
Yeah. So I do say my parents' sacrifice is going to keep me alive, hopefully, a lot longer, and my kids and my
And you
sisters
have
and-
also kept others alive, Eric. We've been doing this now for 23 years. You talk about getting checks, and you've absolutely heard from listeners who
Yep.
went to get checked because of your story.
And I did it in August, and I put mine off a few months. So I'm like, I'm being a hypocrite here. I got to get in. I couldn't get in November, December. So they got me in. This is the first chance I could get in. It was Friday the 13th. I'm not a big fan of that date, but I'm hoping I can turn that around and make it positive. I have no symptoms right now. I just, because of my history, I've been going. This is like my 5th time, I think.
Yeah.
It used to be every 5 years, so 4th time.
Now it's every 3 years.
Oh, yeah, because they found
Precancerous
precancerous ones,
polyps,
like
that's
4 or 5 of them.
But to your point
And then I
earlier
got
that you made,
CLL. I got, I'm just paranoid of anything.
well,
wanna live
precancerous
forever.
polyps that were found last time, to your point that you made earlier, had you not been getting regular checkups,
Yep.
let's say you went today for the first time ever since you becoming an adult,
Oh, yeah,
they
those-
would probably be telling you bad news.
Yeah.
But you've been going and keeping on top of it, So
Yep.
today all day it's clear broths,
Yeah,
You
I
can't have
bought some chicken broth. Just having apple juice,
water.
Gatorade later tonight with my Miralax. It'll be a lovely night tonight.
And we have a special song for you coming up next
Yeah.
about what that Miralax is going to do
Kevin
for you.
made this song like 15 years ago, I think.
Or more, maybe.
I'm not sure. Well, we'll find out when Lady Gaga.
It's a techno
not
song
Yeah.
dedicated to Eric and anyone else that needs to hear it next on The Roula Show with Eric.